Good afternoon, and this is Burke Lyle, and we're going to read you all the scores from Major League Baseball last night from Monday, June 14th. So the New York Mets beat the Chicago Cubs 5-2 in Citi Field. The Washington Nationals beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2 at Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. The Cleveland Indians beat the Baltimore Orioles 4-3 in Cleveland. The Boston Red Sox beat the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1 in Boston. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Milwaukee Brewers 10-2 in Milwaukee. The Detroit Tigers beat the Kansas City Royals 10-3 in Kansas City. The Rays beat the Chicago White Sox 5-2 in Chicago. The Marlins beat the Cardinals 4-2 in St. Louis. The Rockies beat the Padres 3-2 in Colorado. The A's beat the Angels 8-5 in Oakland. And the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 5-2 in San Francisco. The Mariners beat the Twins 4-3 in Seattle. And in the last game of the night, the Dodgers beat the Phillies 3-1 in Los Angeles. Those are MLB scores from yesterday. Today, upcoming scoreboard is you have the Cubs and the Mets at 7 o'clock. That's on ESPN. Alec Mills against Taijuan Walker. Then you have the Pirates and the Nationals at 7:05. Tyler Anderson against Patrick Corbin. Then you have the Yankees at the Blue Jays 7:07. Weird how the Blue Jays do their scheduling. 7:07, interesting time. Jordan Montgomery against Hung Jin Ryu. And then you have the O's at the Indians. Matt Harvey against Cal Quantrill. Then you have the Boston Red Sox at the Atlanta Braves. Eduardo Rodriguez against Tucker Davidson. Then now moving more into the 8 o'clock hours, we go into the Central Time Zone. You have the Reds at the Brewers again. Luis Castillo against Brett Anderson. Then you have at 8:10 p.m. you have the Detroit Tigers at the Kansas City Royals. You have Casey Mize versus Mike Minor on the mound. Then you have the Rays at the White Sox. You have Shane McClanahan against Dallas Keuchel. Then you have the Texas Rangers at the Houston Astros. That's at 8:10. Kyle Gibson versus Lance McCullers Jr. Then you have the Miami Marlins at the St. Louis Cardinals. You have at 8:15 you have Trevor Rogers against Kwang Hyun Kim. Then at 8:40 in Colorado, now in Mountain Time, you have the San Diego Padres at the Colorado Rockies. Yu Darvish against Chichi Gonzalez. And then at 9:40 Eastern Time, 6:40 Pacific Time, you have the Los Angeles Angels at the Oakland A's. Andrew Heaney against Frankie Montas. Then you have at 9:45, by the way, that game is on ESPN Plus. You have the Arizona Diamondbacks at the San Francisco Giants, undecided for the D-backs, Zach Littell for the Giants. Then you have the Minnesota Twins at the Seattle Mariners. Again, those are 10:10 Eastern Time starts. You have J.A. Happ versus Chris Flexen. And then finally, the last game of the day, you have the Philadelphia Phillies at the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's at 10:10 p.m. Zach Eflin against Julio Urias. So those are today's games. We also went through yesterday's results. This is Burke Lyle with the MLB Scoreboard.